I have never really been a die-hard fan of Star Wars, and honestly, that's not about to change. I have always had a lot of respect for Star Wars and the creativity of the whole franchise, spanning over so many movies, comic books, toys, merchandise, and also a wide range of video games. Not to mention one of the biggest die-hard and dedicated fan bases that is still dedicated and loyal till this day. The first time I started playing Star Wars games was around Star Wars Battlefront 1, and then I played Star Wars Lego a few years later. I never played Star Wars much after that. Nobody really had the games, and Star Wars popularity was kind of low at that point. The last time I played a Star Wars game was on my phone with Angry Birds Star Wars. That was back in 2014, around 2015. I didn't have a next gen console at the time, and I didn't have internet, so I missed out on when Star Wars went MMORPG at the time, and I couldn't really find any secondhand Star Wars games for like PS3, and either due to bad luck or lack of interest. The thing is, from about 2010 to 2011, there were no official Star Wars games until about 2017, apart from some Lego Star Wars games in between, but those don't really count in my opinion, but most of the Lego Star Wars games have some pretty good reviews. In 2017 is where the next gen Star Wars games started again, with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and at that point I still didn't have a next gen console or internet. From about 2017 to current day, I have yet to play any of the next gen later Star Wars games. What I'm trying to say is that Star Wars has lost a lot of its popularity over the years, and now nobody is really talking about it that much anymore. Star Wars Jedi Survivor just released recently, and honestly, even if I had the money, I still wouldn't buy it. I can't be bothered to play a game of a stagnant franchise that I am not as big of a fan of anymore. I commend them for at least trying to make a Star Wars game, but I feel they need to go back to the drawing board, because right now the Jedi games don't interest me, and the Jedi games are really expensive, and there are much better games out there to spend your money on, but this is just my opinion. My conclusion is that it seems EA tried to copy other games like the Soul series and Elden Ring. The game doesn't look like a Star Wars game to me. Just because you put lightsabers and stormtroopers in a game doesn't make it Star Wars, and it feels like that's all they did with the Jedi games. I watched the trailers and all, and I am still not interested or impressed, but for all the people who bought it, I really hope you enjoyed or enjoying the game, and with that, this is the Chili Man signing off. Peace out.